absence, I certainly expected to see Moonshine out here. I wonder where he's at.
Absolutely. And then, of course, we had, and there's the bell, we had the K1 tournament, Hippie Dicky Moon
go.
fighting all the way to the finals, only to have Sammy Diaz come out, interfere, and strip him of that. Hippie Dicky Moon did not win the K1, and that was all because of Sammy Diaz. And, of course, last time these two faced each other, house rules, it was 4-on-4 action, and that was where the challenge was given. Challenge was made by Hippie Dicky Moon, and here we are, 2 out of 3 falls match, the student versus the teacher.
Incredibly high stakes here. Both men have gone on record to say that this particular match is 2 years in the making, and we are underway.
I'll tell you, Hippie Dicky Moon's theme song, he come out to a remix of a song called Don't Let Me Down, which I think is incredibly fitting as a theme for this encounter.
Without a doubt.
Of course, Sammy Diaz saying on social media that he thought that the hippie used to be his best friend until he realized he wasn't his best friend and that hurt him, and now he wants to hurt Dicky.
Dicky didn't dispute that fact that he was indeed Sammy Diaz's best friend. Things just went awry along the way. Sammy Diaz looking to expand his career and come out of the shadow, per se, of Hippie Dicky Moon.
And look at that, showing him why he is the teacher there. You know, I got to tell you, I think Sammy Diaz was just trying to justify his actions, turning his back, joining the firm, just by saying that the Hippie Dicky Moon wasn't his best friend anymore. I think he's just looking for some justification.
So you think he joined the firm despite Hippie Dicky Moon, or he had another agenda?
Oh, well, I'll tell you, I think he joined the firm because he knows that he wants to advance and test his strength. He wants to advance in this professional wrestling game. Joining the firm will absolutely 100% do that for you. There's an incredible outfit on the way. Nothing but success on the way for that outfit.
Look, I understand the need to build yourself up a little bit, to have people surrounding you that can raise you to the next level. I just don't see the need for Sammy Diaz to disrespect his longtime friendship with Hippie Dicky Moon.
Well, let's see how that plays out here, because the moment is now, the time is now, and it's 2 out of 3 falls.
Oh. Sammy Diaz getting fired up. Hippie Dicky Moon is on his feet.
Look at this fast-paced action. Both of these men know each other incredibly well. Wow!
Just incredible athleticism. Getting the crowd fired up with that peace chant is Hippie Dicky Moon. Sammy Diaz showing a little bit of frustration.
You see Richard E. Stone, Esquire, the lawyer, confidant, mastermind of the firm.
Look at that outfit.
Wait a minute now, we see the hippie. Soap, oh, all the way over. Unbelievable.
Catching big air, taking out both members of the firm. Sammy Diaz seems a little bit distracted thus far in this one.
Well, I'll tell you, we've got a long way to go, because whoever's going to walk away with this one has got to do it twice, and it could be a long night for either or both of these gentlemen.
You know, it's important to note that whoever gets the first fall tends to have a greater advantage over their partner.
Hold on a second. Look at this. And Dicky, always the sportsman now. He tried to... Oh!
Hippie Dicky Moon not to be fooled by the tactics of Sammy Diaz.
Absolutely not. A lot smarter than that. Didn't fall for it. And now just laying those kicks right across the chest of Sammy Diaz, and the ace now, the worse for wear.
Hippie Dicky Moon's got that fire in his gut today.
Oh, ref didn't see. Oh, hold on.
Oh. Sammy Diaz taking advantage of the distraction. Let's see if Sammy Diaz can continue to take advantage and take the upper hand.
Sammy Diaz now biding his time, slowing down the pace of this match. Ooh.
That one hurt his feelings.
That one hurt me. Got to think he's just softening him up for that cradle shock. If he hits that, he's got to fall.
Softening up the back for his signature maneuver.
Oh, huge, huge European uppercut. Spinning European uppercut to the back of the neck of Hippie Dicky Moon. 1, 2, not
First
enough.
2 count of the matchup. Certainly can't count Hippie Dicky Moon out yet. Listen to that, a new air of confidence from Sammy Diaz. I think the firm has a lot to do with that.
Firm has everything in the world to do with that. See the hippie now fighting back. Oh, ref better go check on the hippie now. Doesn't sound too good, choking. I think he took that boot right across the throat.
I mean, I know he's been up above the influence for some time, but perhaps there's a little bit left over in those lungies. Sammy Diaz displaying a little bit of arrogance.
Matchbook cover there to no avail. And look at this, Sammy Diaz now just kind of toying with Hippie Dicky Moon. And here we go. He's going to wear Hippie Dicky Moon down. He doesn't care. It doesn't matter to Sammy Diaz how long it takes.
Just applying the pressure on the center of that back. Grip tight around the front of the chin.
We know if you give Hippie Dicky Moon the chance, he's going to fly around that ring like nobody's business. So this is a smart strategy by Sammy Diaz. Keep the hippie grounded, keep him down on the mat, and wear him down.
Wear that back down as Hippie Dicky scratches and claws to try get himself out of this hold.
You know, these guys know each other so well. Of course, like we alluded to before, Hippie Dicky Moon trained Sammy Diaz. You got to think that he's ready for everything. Got to think that he knows all these moves, but Sammy Diaz has learned a trick or two since. Look at this. Go around, reverse. Catches him with the elbow.
Sammy Diaz back in control.
Wisely, you see, I don't know if you guys noticed that there. Sammy Diaz knew he was close to the ropes. Wisely got that arm out of the way. 1, 2.
Both of these individuals highly trained, know exactly where they are at all times inside that ring.
Moon now trying to get the crowd into it. Trying to build off the energy of the Test of Strength faithful.
They have to pace themselves in this one, though. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Best 2 out of 3 falls. You got to take advantage of your opponent early.
Absolutely. Well, much to your point here, we can see Sammy Diaz once again has got the hippie down, slowly wearing him down.
Really putting that weight all on Hippie Dicky Moon's body. And when you do that, it makes it so much harder to breathe. In that way, he can get Hippie Dicky Moon to lose his stamina, lose his energy a bit.
Well, we also got to wonder if the emotions are getting the better of Hippie Dicky Moon. Let's not forget, these guys had a great friendship. These guys were best friends for the longest time. And to know where Sammy Diaz is now, how he feels now, what he's doing now, you got to wonder, it's got to take its toll on the mental state, the emotional state of the hippie.
I think you're 100% right, Drew. You can actually see it when Hippie Dicky Moon talks. The pain, the angst. He's not at all thrilled about the way things have been going between him and his former friend, Sammy Diaz.
Oh, look at that. Nobody home with the moonsault. And this is the opportunity here for the hippie to gather himself and try to get this first fall. But right now, both men down. High risk there, and that's why they call it that.
Both of these men drained a little bit energy early. Such fast pace to start things, and they need to muster up.
They absolutely need to muster something up. And as we see here, Sammy Diaz, catches the elbow.
Both men back on their feet. Hippie Dicky Moon trying to fire himself up.
Reversal.
Ooh.
Peace punch, no! Had it scouted. Look at that, beautiful.
Look at this, like you said before, these two know each other so well. It's hard for one to get the advantage over another.
Camel clutch now applied to Sammy Diaz. And this could be the first fall decided. Diaz could tap. This is a painful, painful move. And look at him now wrenching that in. Sitting down on the small of the back. He lost an arm on it, though, so that may have taken just a little bit off of it.
Here comes Richard E. Stone, trying to help out his man, Sammy Diaz. Great job by the referee forcing the break on that one. Sammy Diaz avoiding further back injury, avoiding being worn down even further by Hippie Dicky Moon. Still in this one.
All right, well, we got to see the hippie needs to, let's see if he's setting him up for that Copernicus landing or perhaps that hippie bomb. Well, here we go. I spoke too soon. There we go.
Rolling him over. Is this the first fall? Ooh, so incredibly close. 2 3/4 on that one. We almost saw our first fall.
Well, you got to think if that's a little demoralizing to the hippie, hitting that Copernicus landing, but not getting the 1, 2, 3.
I think Hippie Dicky Moon is such a professional that he knows that he has to pace himself, not get too frustrated with what's going on, and make sure that he knows that he's got a long road ahead of him in this one.
E. Stone Esquire there trying to get his man Sammy Diaz back in the game. Oh, wait a minute. No! Couldn't get him with the hippie bomb. Diaz had that scouted as well.
That one was fierce. He almost went right through the ring.
Wait a minute. Setting him up now. Are we going to see a cradle shock?
Hippie Dicky Moon fighting back.
Rolls him up. He's got it.
And that's it. We have our first fall here, folks. Sammy Diaz is not thrilled at all. Esquire Richard E. Stone.
30 seconds between falls. The clock starts now.
It's got to be frustrating for Sammy Diaz. They had 2 beautiful reversals. Like I said, had Hippie Dicky Moon scouted with those 2 beautiful reversals, but couldn't make it happen, couldn't cash it in. And Hippie Dicky Moon showing why he is the teacher and putting the student away
15
and getting that
seconds
first fall.
remain before the next fall.
I'll tell you, 30 seconds is not a long time after you've battled for that long.
Not one bit, but Richard E. Stone doing a good job of calming Sammy Diaz down.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Making sure his head's in the game. Out comes Diaz.
All right, here we go. We are into fall number 2 here. Hippie,
look
way
at this.
Up.
Incredible move from Hippie Dicky Moon, keeping the momentum rolling from the first fall. The Peaceful Warrior going for that second fall. Not quite. Sammy Diaz still has some fight left. As these two try and get their energy together, it is up to the crowd to keep up everybody going.
Got to think at this point in the game now we're going to see a much slower contest. Both men feeling it.
They both came out like balls of fire, but you would think that they have a lot left in the tank.
Setting him up for perhaps another Copernicus landing. No.
Eye rake just to get himself out of that situation.
We see Sammy Diaz now gaining control of the contest again.
Look at the aggression from Sammy Diaz. Oh, just nasty. Driving Hippie Dicky Moon's face into the canvas. Just such a mean streak in Sammy Diaz these days. The GMIC, Alex Rojas, referred to that very fact in that press conference they had a couple weeks ago.
Well, he felt that's what he needed to climb the ranks here and test his strength. He needed something to change, and look at this now. What do we got? He's talking to the crowd here.
That's still no reason to spit in the face of such an amazing friendship, especially for all that Hippie Dicky Moon has done for Sammy Diaz.
Well, I guess that all depends on what the outcome is. Do the means justify the end, or is it the reverse? I guess with these next 2 falls will let us know that, as we see Hippie Dicky Moon now sent hard to the outside.
Sammy Diaz distracting the referee from the count. That's not necessarily the smartest move, especially being down 1 fall to 0 in this matchup.
Richard E. Stone Esquire in the face now of the hippie, as we see Sammy Diaz jarring with the crowd here at the deuce.
That's not exactly smart either. He's giving Hippie Dicky Moon too much time. He's got to stay on him, and here we go. Breaking up the count. Oh.
Well, what do we got?
What does Sammy Diaz have in mind now? He's clearing out the front row. Things are getting heavily intense to the crowd.
Oh my goodness, Hippie Dicky Moon hard right through the entire right-hand section here at the deuce.
Sammy Diaz with complete disregard for the children in this crowd. He is on a mission. He doesn't care who's in his path, who's in his way. he is looking to take out Hippie Dicky Moon altogether.
I got to tell you, it's looking like the beginning of the end, at least for this second fall here. Hippie Dicky Moon might be knocked out.
Richard E. Stone happy as a pig in mud right now the way this certain fall is going.
Is that the saying, pig in mud?
That's not the one. That was a quick audible on my part.
Well, whatever it is, he is absolutely in it. And Hippie Dicky Moon right now needs to get himself together or he's going to kiss this second fall goodbye. We've already seen him try to pull out the big guns in the second fall here, and it didn't work. Try to pull him out early to no avail.
Tried to get dirty within the crowd. Ooh, big fisherman buster.
No.
That was close. I thought that might have been even things up a little bit.
Well, we've seen the Hippie battle before. We know that he's got nothing but intestinal fortitude. We know that there's nothing but fight in the Peaceful Warrior, and that is on full display right now in this second fall.
But Sammy Diaz is the self-proclaimed leader of the next generation, and I can't disagree with him. The only thing now is the mean streak that he's got that come along with the firm.
Well, it is hard to disagree with. Nope, let's see. Diaz with the big knee lift.
Hippie Dicky Moon fighting back.
Wow!
My goodness.
The way he transitioned into that tilt-a-whirl DDT was nothing short of incredible. And
incredible is right. Hippie Dicky Moon had to dig so deep to fight back from that one.
And look at this, Richard E. Stone Esquire earning his money out here. Wisely pulling his guy, Sammy Diaz, to the outside.
Keeping him hydrated, keeping the energy up as Hippie Dicky Moon gets his wits about him.
Here we go now, the Hippie working his way out. Stone and wisely getting out of dodge there. He doesn't want to be the recipient of a peace punch on the outside.
Sammy Diaz trying to get up some energy.
A few numbers right there, 3 of them. Wow, oh, look at this. Hippie bomb! Hippie bomb, that's going to be it.
That's got to be it. Sammy Diaz is done.
1, 2.
Oh, Richard E. Stone getting involved, saving his man Sammy Diaz from what was surely the end of this matchup.
Surely, 100% that would have been it. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. And what are we going to see now?
Sammy Diaz struggling to get to his feet, and Hippie Dicky Moon must be incredibly frustrated. This match's stakes are so incredibly high that both individuals need to do everything they can to win.
Uphill battle, not only 2 out of 3 falls, but seemingly 2-on-1 now at this point as we see Richard E. Stone Esquire asserting himself more and more as the contest carries on.
And it doesn't get any better than this. We've got 2 of the greatest competitors in Taste of Strength's young history.
Absolutely nothing but big things in the future. Wait a minute, and look at that, Richard E. Stone Esquire getting in the way, saving his man, taking the shot for Sammy Diaz.
Safe to say that
going
he's
again
out of
for
this
another
one.
hippie bomb. No, low blow.
I am so shocked that Sammy Diaz would even resolve to those sort of means.
Low blow, and the ref didn't see it. It looks like he's setting him up for that blue magic. 1, 2, 3, and Sammy Diaz steals the second fall.
Evens things up,
Sammy
but not in the
Diaz.
way that you would expect from the old Sammy Diaz who trained under Hippie Dicky Moon.
And you got to think that it might be the beginning of the end for the Peaceful Warrior here, as we've seen now again. More and more, Richard E. Stone Esquire asserting himself in the contest. It's seemingly a 2-on-1 battle right now, and the Hippie still has 1 more fall that he needs to win if he's going to walk away with that W.
15 seconds remain.
Just 15 seconds for recovery, and Sammy Diaz, it's all evened up right now, but it certainly seems as Sammy Diaz has the upper hand.
And it looks like Hippie Diaz is, taking way more advantage of that 30-second.
4.
Oh, wait a minute. What was that?
2.
The ref's not sure. Hold on, what do we got going on here? Okay. Foreign object thrown into the ring, that chain thrown into the ring by Richard Stone Esquire, but the ref saw it. Excellent work there. So what's going to happen here? What do we... You heard the referee say that was on your neck.
Yeah, he's wise. He's definitely on to Richard E. Stone. Whoa. Things getting physical. And Richard E. Stone is out of here, ladies and gentlemen. This really might even things up for Hippie Dicky Moon.
Gave him the heave-ho, and that is absolutely going to even things up.
Sammy Diaz furious that his...
Look at this! It's Moonshine McCready!
It's him!
Moonshine McCready out here to even up the score.
Looking straight-eyed, short hair, sober.
And if Stone wasn't going to hightail it before, he is now.
Certainly.
He knows what's good for him, and now we've got it.
Hippie Dicky Moon's tag partner, Moonshine, taking care of business.
Much to the pleasure here of the Test of Strength faithful.
They're all fired up, happy to see Moonshine. Hippie Dicky Moon's got some new life in him.
Oh!
Raw.
Vicious shots, oh my goodness!
Just raw physicality. Both of these competitors understand how big the stakes are in this one.
And this third fall has just turned it into an outright brawl. Fighting spirit shown by both of these men. Oh, and there it is! Another blue magic!
My goodness, both spilled to the outside. This is exactly what happens when grit meets determination, and both of these men are full of both.
And take note that there is no Richard E. Stone Esquire on the outside now to interfere. It's just
Moonshine doing what he can to fire up Hippie Dicky Moon.
The equalizer. And I'll tell you, that's got to rejuvenate the Peaceful Warrior. That has got to rejuvenate Hippie Dicky Moon now. Got a new lease on life here. Both men.
Sammy Diaz just talking smack right in the face of Hippie Dicky Moon.
And I got to tell you, this match is already an instant classic.
Without a doubt, two competitors at their finest with high stakes and anger between the two of them.
It looked like the Hippie was going to go for that Copernicus landing on the ring apron there. What do we got now? Fireman's carry on the apron.
Both men in dangerous positions here. Oh my goodness. That's got to be it for Hippie Dicky Moon. He came down so hard on the back of his head. Sammy Diaz seems thrilled with himself.
We might have to get one of the medical staff out here to take a look at the Hippie. Landed hard on that apron.
Moonshine doing what he can to encourage Hippie Dicky Moon.
At this point, I'm not sure what he can do. This looks like that spelled certain doom for Dicky Moon.
Sammy Diaz rolls his opponent back in the ring. He knows he needs that third and final fall. The crowd all fired up for this one, anxiously awaiting what happens next from Sammy Diaz. Exposes the knee.
Again, exposing the knee, presumably for that blue magic. And if he hits it, I'll tell you right now, it is going to be over for the Hippie Dicky Moon, no doubt about it.
Hippie Dicky Moon's on Dream Street, but he recognizes that knee is exposed, and he's going to do everything he can to avoid the knee.
And he can hear his guy, Moonshine McCready, with his words of encouragement. Not only Moonshine, but the crowd here at the Deuce firmly behind. Oh, and look at that!
One finger salute from Hippie Dicky Moon.
Not quite the piece.
Half a peace sign.
Wait a minute, we gonna see a cradle shot. No! Fighting
Sammy
furiously
Diaz
to get out of that. Wait, he's back. Richard E. Stone Esquire's back, and he just took out Moonshine McCready.
Oh.
Blue magic, that's it. It's over.
With the exposed knee.
And he's got him up there for the cradle shock, folks. Valiant, valiant effort, but that's going to be it. Unbelievable match here, folks.
There was a low blow in this match, and for the first time, Sammy Diaz beat Dicky.
Final fall in this matchup, Sammy Diaz
Unbelievable action. What a match, Joey. What a match.
Incredible match from two of the most incredible competitors in all of tested strength. And I got to be honest with you, this means a lot for Sammy Diaz's career.
Oh, absolutely. Sammy Diaz, again, nothing but big things in the future for this guy. And, you know, him and the rest of the firm, we may not like the tactics, we may not agree with what they do, but they are definitely turning it into success. And without a doubt, the biggest win of young Sammy Diaz's career as he takes out his trainer and his former best friend.
There's a whole new air, a whole new presence about him, but you got to think Sammy Diaz is on the rise to the top for sure.
Proving his words and his claim that he is the leader of the next generation. Horrible.
Just a complete sign of disrespect to a man that he once considered his best friend and who brought him to the dance.